musicians, welcome back. I've got a puzzle for you to solve. I have this song, El Tortillero, but it doesn't match the song that I know. There are some things in the rhythm that need to be changed. I'll clap and count the first phrase while you follow along. Try to find where my clapping doesn't match the rhythm that you see. Ta, 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 ta. Ta. Did you hear or see the problems? There were a couple of spots where the note lasted longer than what's written in the music. Do you know where those spots are? Yes. Here's the first one. A dotted half note is 3 beats long, but I held that note for 4 beats, like the dotted half note and quarter note were connected. Were there any other spots like that? The last 2 notes seem to be connected in the same way. There are 2 half notes, but instead of clapping them separately, I clapped 1 note for 4 beats. To make the notation match the song I know, something needs to be added that shows those notes being connected. Any ideas? Ta-da! These little curved lines will solve the problem. This is called a tie. It takes 2 notes and ties them together. That means it joins 2 notes together to make one longer sound. Think of it like this. If we take 2 pieces of rope and tie them together, what happens to the rope? Right, we'll have one longer piece of rope. In musical terms, if we take a dotted half note, which is 3 beats long, and tie it to a quarter note, that is 1 beat long, we get a sound that lasts 4 beats. Cool, huh? Let's clap this rhythm. We say ta for the dotted half note, that's 3 beats. To add a 4th beat for the tied quarter note, add an extra ah, like this. Ta. You can also show the beats with your hands. Try it with me. Ta. That's it. Now the next question is, why do we use ties? What do you think? Those are great ideas. Sometimes composers want a longer pitch than what they can fit in a measure. Since the time signature sets the number of beats per measure, they use a tie to connect the note at the end of the measure to another note in the next measure. How many beats are in each measure of El Tortillero? Right. The time signature is 3/4, so there are 3 beats in each measure. In this measure, the dotted half note fills up all 3 beats, but the pitch needs to last 4 beats. Using a tie to connect the dotted half note to the quarter note means the sound can still be 4 beats and follow the rules set by the time signature. Let's look at another example. Remember, El Tortillero is in 3/4 time. This measure already has 2 quarter notes. That's 2 beats. The next pitch in the song lasts for 2 beats. Can we add just a half note to this measure? Nope. That would make a measure of 4 beats. That's too many. This is a perfect spot to use a tie. Which 2 notes could we tie together to make a pitch that lasts for 2 beats? Right. We can put a quarter note at the end of this measure and tie it to another quarter note at the beginning of the next measure. Voila! There are the 2 beats we need. Ties can be used across the bar line and with all different note lengths. The trick is to make sure the beats in each measure add up correctly and that the notes on both sides of the tie are the same pitch. In your guided notes, complete the top part of the page with what you know about ties. At the bottom, practice counting with ties. Pause the video now and come back when you're ready. Welcome back. Do your notes match? Fantastic. All right, let's get back to El Tortillero. Here's a bigger chunk of the song. Whew, look at all of those ties. When we count this rhythm, we need to make sure to hold the tied notes for the correct number of beats. Before we try it together, take a minute to practice clapping and counting this rhythm on your own. This rhythm is in your guided notes. Start by saying the rhythm out loud while you clap. Each time you see a tie, combine those two notes into one long sound. When you are comfortable with the rhythm, try clapping it again, but only say the counting in your head. You can also scan or click the QR code in your notes to practice with a recording of the rhythm if you want. Pause the video while you practice. When you feel ready, come back here. Ready? Great! Let's go through this part of El Tortillero. Clap and count the rhythm with me. Make sure the tied notes are long enough. Ready, go! Ta, ah, ah, ah. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ah, ah, ah. Shh. Ta, ah, ah, ah. Ta, ta. Ta, ah, ah, ta. Shh. Ta, ta, ta. Ta, ah. Ta, ta. Ta, ah, ah. Ta, ah, ah. Ta, ah, ah, ah. Ta, ta. Ta, ah, ah. Ta, ah, ah. Nice job with the rhythm. In your lesson materials, you will find El Tortillero, so you can practice and perform the whole thing. Now that you know how to use a tie to combine two notes into one long sound, you can do this all on your own. Until next time! Hey, hey.